Christmas Eve is very stressful.
We both want to celebrate with our families.
We've tried going to both parents' homes.
When we're at my mother-in-law's home, I'm usually texting my cousins.
I think that's one of the things that really gets me angry and just ticks me off.
I'm just really anxious to leave.
I just want to break that phone.
When we're at my parents', I realize that he's watching the clock when he comes and tells me, oh, it's 8 o'clock, we gotta go to my mom's. He's never on time with anything else.
There's no compromise.
Christmas isn't even fun anymore because there's always this constant tension between us.
Conflict of Christmas makes me feel like not even celebrating it.
Dr. Phil, can you help us find a compromise so that we can spend Christmas Eve with both sides of the family?
All right, so what's your plan for this year? Do you have one?
No.
Just go with the flow like we do every year.
Yeah, but that's not working, right? I mean, because this turns out to be resentment time. Yeah, but he says if you go to your family first, you agree to stay there till 9, and then you want to stay till later.
Right, because everyone shows up late.
And then he says, okay, if I give you an inch, she takes a mile, right?
Right.
And so would you stay there and just totally rip his family off? Just not show up at all?
I would.
You would. So you don't want to go to his place?
I don't, well, I do, but not.
They're watching.
No, I know. I know. I'd rather be with my family than with his family, not because I have anything against them. I love them, but I would just rather, I'm probably just being selfish.
You say when she's with your family, she's texting her family.
Yeah, she's just there, you know, she walks with her lower lip up into the door and just pouting and kicking her feet, and then she sits there and texts and just doesn't give the time or
well, it sounds like y'all are at least brokering this maturely.
Yeah.
We both know that we're upset and irritated with each other, so I don't think anyone else notices it, but he knows me well enough to know. I don't sit there like this, but I'm sitting there like by myself, yeah.
At a Christmas celebration.
Yeah, because my mother-in-law's always in the kitchen and she doesn't like me to help her, so she just wants me to just
Okay,
be
now
comfortable.
don't dig a new hole here.
I know.
This is the time for peace. I feel like I'm stating the obvious here, but can you not do Christmas Eve at one house and Christmas morning at the next, or 1 year with your family and you just stay there till midnight, and the next year with his family and you just pout every other year that way? I mean,
I suggested that, but Christmas Eve is his birthday, so I wanted Christmas Eve with my family because I just did, and his mom wants us to. His mom wants us to go over there Christmas morning and open presents, so I figured, I don't know.
so how do y'all get along the other 51 weeks of the year?
We're good.
You're good? That bad, huh?
We're okay.
No, I mean, seriously, do y'all get along pretty well?
Yeah.
For the most part.
We're obviously going to have to bring you back for
We
another.
don't argue,
know.
just disagree.
Clearly, this isn't working, right?
Right.
Clearly, this isn't working. So, despite the fact that it's his birthday, he seems like a flexible guy to me. You've got to figure out some kind of way where you have a birthday celebration a day early or earlier in the day. You flip-flop holidays between the families. You simply can't be in two places at once. So you have to negotiate something and then have the emotional integrity to live with it.
Right.
You got to stick with it. If you say we're going to be here till 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock you got to leave with a happy spirit. And you got to go and be participative when you get there. And you've got to be participative when you're at her house. It's a gift. The gift that you can give to each other is the support and good spirit when you're with one another's family. Nothing is more of a buzzkill than somebody who's sitting around pouting when they ought to be having fun.
It's bad enough I get one present that says Happy Birthday and Merry Christmas from everyone.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.